degrees, tree, not. Capital K, temperature tree, dew point -2. QNH1023, nothing. Zurich arrival information Bravo. This is Zurich arrival information Bravo at 1550. Arrival, expect ILS approach, runway 14. Transition level, 70. Departure runway 28. Wind, 070 degrees.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight. Please place your large bags into the overhead lockers, wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free, and loose items of clothing. If you are seated in an emergency exit row or a front row bulkhead seat, all of your items must be placed into an overhead locker. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure an on-time departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is a no-smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
QNH1023, nothing. Zurich arrival information Bravo. This is Zurich arrival information Bravo at 1550. Arrival, expect ILS approach, runway 14. Transition level, 70. Departure runway 28. Wind, 070 degrees. Tree, not. Capital K, temperature tree, dew point -2. QNH1023, nothing. Zurich arrival information Bravo. This is Zurich arrival information Bravo at 1550. Arrival, expect ILS approach, runway 14. Transition level, 70. Departure runway 28. Wind, 070 degrees. Tree, not. Capital K, temperature tree, dew point -2. QNH1023, nothing. Zurich arrival information Bravo. This is Zurich arrival information Bravo at 1550. Arrival, expect ILS approach, runway 14. Transition level, 70. Departure runway 28. Wind, 070 degrees. Tree, not. Capital K, temperature tree, dew point -2. QNH1023, nothing. Zurich arrival information Bravo. This is Zurich arrival information Bravo at 1550. Arrival, expect ILS approach, runway 14. Transition level, 70. Departure runway 28. Wind, 070 degrees. Tree, not. Capital K, temperature tree, dew point -2. QNH1023, nothing. Zurich arrival information Bravo. This is Zurich arrival information Bravo at 1550. Arrival, expect ILS approach, runway 14. Transition level, 70. Departure runway 28. Wind, 070 degrees. Tree, not. Capital K, temperature tree, dew point -2. QNH1023, nothing. Zurich arrival information Bravo. This is Zurich arrival information Bravo at 1550. Arrival, expect ILS approach, runway 14. Transition level, 70. Departure runway 28. Wind, 070 degrees. Tree, not. Kevel K. Temperature tree. Dew point -2. QNH1023. Noting. Zurich arrival information Bravo.
Hello from the flight deck. This is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard. We're just finishing up boarding and expect to be on our way shortly. I'll be back to update you on our progress during the flight, but in the meantime, please make yourselves comfortable, and thanks for flying with us today.
Very good, please, with 3 Yankee Alpha, stand about 3. We're ready.
This is Yankee Alpha, Match 3, Cruise from Hugi, Monitor Apen 11755.
11755, merci vielmals, und schönen euch noch für 3 Yankee Alpha.
Visibility, tree. Sky condition, ceiling 2,000 feet broken. Temperature, 4. Dew point, 10. QNH tree 0.21. ILS runway 14 in use. Landing and departing runway 28. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact UF Quebec. Zurich Airport information Romeo 1.
Zurich clearance delivery SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7 Tree 26 IFR to Luxembourg, ready to copy.
SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7 Tree 26 is cleared to Luxembourg Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 28 climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Departure frequency is 125.955 squawk 036
SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7 Tree 26 cleared to Luxembourg Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 28 climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Departure on 125.955 squawk 036 tree.
SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7 Tree 26 read back correct. Contact ground on 121.705. Good day. Zurich clearance delivery Helvetic 2146 Heavy IFR to Valencia ready to copy. Helvetic 2146 Heavy is cleared to Valencia Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 28 climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency is 130.56 squawk 7607.
Delivery guten Abend, Swiss 31 Delta, information through on board, we are ready.
Swiss Delta,
Zurich
Match 3,
ground
Monitor
SAS
Apen
Sierra Alpha Sierra
11855.
7 Tree 26 with Romeo ready to taxi IFR.
SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7 Tree 26 taxi to and hold short of runway 28 via taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 127.755 when ready.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 28 using taxiway Alpha SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7 Tree 26.
Good evening, Zurich, it's Oscar Echo, Hotel November Lima, fully ready for start.
Oscar November Lima, thank you. Monitor Apen 121.755.
121.755, Oscar November Lima. Very good day, Swiss 8 Echo X-ray, stand fast to stand to information. Zulu, connect on 023, we are fully ready.
Swiss 8 Echo X-ray, thank you. Monitor 8 and 11.755, Shannon.
11.755, good day, Swiss 8 Echo X-ray.
Very good, and I'll be 5 calls, Michael, stand Echo 52, ready.
Sorry, who was that?
5 calls, Mike. Good, and I'll be...
Starbucks is 5 Golf Mike, then monitor 8 and 121.855, Shannon.
Malay 55, and 3 calls to 5 calls, Mike.
Delivery, hello, Lufthansa 2 Kilo Yankee, ready as well.
Roger, Lufthansa 2 Kilo Yankee, monitor the 8 and 11755, choose.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight. Please place your large bags into the overhead lockers, wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free, and loose items of clothing. If you are seated in an emergency exit row or a front row bulkhead seat, all of your items must be placed into an overhead locker. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure an on-time departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is a no-smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
Zurich ground SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 requesting pushback.
SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 pushback request accepted.
Delivery, Shannon, guten Abend. 4 Bravo, 8020, we are 04 with Zulu, we are ready.
Sankas is 4 Bravo, monitor 8 and 121.755, Shannon.
121.755, Shannon is 4 Bravo.
Cabin crew, boarding is now complete. Any remaining ground crew, please leave the aircraft. Cabin crew, arm doors and cross-check. Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features of our aircraft. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. Please pay attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions, including the following safety procedures. The safety card found in your seat pocket contains important information about exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and the brace position, which you must adopt if you hear brace, brace. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that your nearest usable exit may be behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Hold the mask in place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat. Remove from the pouch and put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and click together. Pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into this tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. The cabin crew can assist you with life jackets for children. Your tray table must now be stowed, armrests down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened. Further information regarding your safety on board can be found in the in-flight magazine. We hope you have a great flight. Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be dimming the lights. You can turn on a reading light using the controls above your head or in your armrest.
Zurich Tower SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 732 at runway 28 ready for departure IFR to Luxembourg.
Say Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 QNH 30.211007. Cleared for takeoff runway 28.
Cleared for takeoff runway 28 SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326.
Cabin crew seats for takeoff. Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 contact Zurich departure on 125.955. Good day.
125.955 SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326. Zurich departure SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 is at 3,800 feet, climbing 11,000 feet.
Say Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 Zurich departure QNH 30.21 continue. Say Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 climb and maintain 11,000 feet, expect flight level 440.
Climb and maintain 11,000 feet, expect flight level 440 SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened whilst the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes. In just a few moments, we will commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to choose from our fresh selection available today. Full details can be found in your in-flight brochure. You can also purchase a selection of hot beverages together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept all major credit and debit cards. If we can be of any further assistance, just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 climb and maintain flight level 200.
Climb and maintain flight level 200 SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326.
Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, contact Zurich Center on 126.225. Good day.
Going to 126.225 SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326.
Daher Charlie Foxtrot Charlie traffic is 7 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 280 Daher TBM 9. Report them in sight. Daher Zulu Tango Whiskey traffic alert. 12 o'clock less than 1 mile flight level 315 Daher TBM 9. Report them in sight. Zurich Center, India, X-ray Papa Echo, Quebec, 16,800 feet. Daher November Alpha, Quebec, climb and maintain flight level 310. Climb and maintain flight level 310 Daher November Alpha, Quebec.
Zurich Center SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 is passing 14,500 feet, climbing flight level 200.
Daher Tango Delta Zulu climb and maintain flight level 280. SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 Zurich Center QNH 30.22 continue to Donza.
Zurich Center SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 requesting vector to next waypoint.
SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 continue to Donza turning and following heading 285 proceed on course. Climb and maintain flight level 280 Daher Tango Delta Zulu. Zurich Center Sky Travel 1152 is at flight level 365, descending flight level 350. Sky Travel 1152 Zurich Center continue. Sky Travel 1152 contact center on 127.6. Good day. Zurich Center Lufthansa 1078 Heavy is passing flight level 345, climbing flight level 360. Lufthansa 1078 Heavy Zurich Center continue.
Altitude.
Lufthansa 1078 Heavy contact center on 127.6. Good day. (127.6) Sky Travel 1152. (127.6) Lufthansa 1078 Heavy. SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 acknowledge last transmission.
Continue to Donza turning and following heading 285, proceed on course SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326. Zurich Center SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7 Tree 26 requesting vector to next waypoint.
SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7 Tree 26 continue to Laysan turning and following heading 285 proceed on course. SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7 Tree 26, please acknowledge.
Continue to Laysan turning and following heading 285. Proceed on course SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7 Tree 26.
SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7 Tree 26 climb and maintain flight level tree 40. Delta November Alpha Quebec climb and maintain flight level tree 50. Delta Foxtrot Echo uniform traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 29 or 5 Delta TBM 9. Report them in sight. Zurich Center Lufthansa 1078 Heavy is passing flight level tree 45 climbing flight level tree 60. Lufthansa 1078 Heavy Zurich Center continue. SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7 Tree 26 acknowledge last transmission.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 40 SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7 Tree 26.
Delta Tango Delta Zulu Contact Center on 127.6. Good day. .6 Delta Tango Delta Zulu. SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7 Tree 26 contact Geneva Center on 125.55. Good day.
125.55 SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7 Tree 26. Reams Center SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 is passing flight level 280, climbing flight level 340.
SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 Reams Center, continue to Lima Uniform Lima.
Reams Center SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 would like to change destination to Luxembourg.
SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 is cleared to Luxembourg Airport as filed. Squawk 0363.
SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 cleared to Luxembourg Airport as filed. Squawk 0363.
SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, read back correct. Radar contact flight level 295. Continue to Echo Papa Lima turning and following heading 340, proceed on course, descend and maintain flight level 220.
Continue to Echo Papa Lima turning and following heading 340, resume own navigation descent and maintain flight level 220 SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326.
Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326.
5,000 feet. Close.
Range Center, Foxtrot Alpha, Quebec, Yankee, Quebec, 16,000 feet. Foxtrot Alpha, Quebec, Yankee, Quebec, Range Center, QNH tree 0.20, continue.
Altitude.
Sierra Alpha, Sierra 7326, please expedite your descent 10,000 feet.
2,575,000. Climb level 120, past 65,000, direct Kodul, left turn, Swiss holding.
Altitude.
Alpha Sierra 7326, please expedite your descent 10,000 feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptop inside. Your tray table must be stowed, armrests down, and window blinds open. You now need to be seated with your seatbelt fastened ready for landing. Please help us by handing in any rubbish, newspapers, or magazines that you do not want to keep. The toilets are no longer in service. Thank you.
Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, Luxembourg Airport information, descent 10,000 feet.
Reims Center SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 requesting vector to next waypoint.
Say Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, turn right heading 145.
Turn right heading 145 SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326.
Luxembourg Airport information, Quebec 1600 Zulu. Wind 207 at 8. Visibility 6. Sky condition 500 feet scattered, ceiling 4,700 feet overcast. Temperature tree 2.10. QNH tree 0.14. ILS Yankee runway 24 in use. Landing and departing runway 24. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact, you have Quebec.
departure, schönen guten Abend, Edelweiss 298, 3100 feet, climbing 5000. Edelweiss 298, departure, we'll see and to 9.
Reams Center SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7 Tree 26 requesting vector to next waypoint.
SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7 Tree 26 continue to LX 771 turning and following heading 010 proceed on course. SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7 Tree 26, did you copy?
Continue to LX 771 turning and following heading 010 resume own navigation SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7 Tree 26.
Emotion 75, contact reps 131.085. 131.085. Looking for level 330 for section 949 Delta. Level 330, Alrighty, go on, can you go back on E135 and 998. Tango, good evening, identified. Taxi 6 Lima Charlie, whiskey flight. Zero 664 on whiskey flight. Ethiopian 3715, contact wind 17.355. 173.5, good night. Confirm is 127.355, see you. Traffic is 6 o'clock 4 miles at 11,700 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Air Baltic 758 heavy traffic is 11 o'clock 3 miles at 9,500 feet Cessna CJ4 Report them in sight. Say Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326.
Air Baltic 758 heavy traffic in sight.
SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 have the traffic.
Traffic is from accelerating climb on 6360, level 1,000 feet higher. Roger, I will call you back immediately as direct to Lipko.
Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 contact Luxembourg approach on 118.905. Good day.
One 118.905 SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326.
I do confirm.
Luxembourg approach SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 is passing 8,400 feet, descending 4,000 feet.
Say Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 Luxembourg approach QNH tree 0.16 72.
Luxembourg approach SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 requesting vector to next wave.
Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 continue to LX 772 turning and following heading tree 0 resume on navigation.
Radar, good evening, sir. Do you want to do flight 350? Okay, Charlie wants to identify that you're heading toward weather. That's the firm. We'll be for the next 10 miles.
Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 acknowledge last transmission.
Continue to LX 772 turning and following heading 330. Proceed on course SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326.
Luxembourg approach Air Baltic 758 Heavy is passing 9,400 feet, descending 3,000 feet. Say Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, you are 17 miles southeast. Keep speed not above 250 knots. Expect ILS Yankee runway 24 approach via Expos transition. Cleared to Expos. Air Baltic 758 Heavy Luxembourg approach QNH 30.15. Continue to Expos. Air Baltic 758 Heavy traffic is 10 o'clock 2 miles at 6,000 feet Cessna C25C. Report them in sight. Air Baltic 758 Heavy have the traffic.
Altitude.
Standard 9067, good evening.
Airbus 713, you are 20 miles north. Climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect VOR DME runway 24 approach via Delta India Kilo transition. Clear to Delta India Kilo. Climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect VOR DME runway 24 approach via Delta India Kilo transition. Clear to Delta India Kilo Airbus 713. Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, keep speed not above 220 knots.
Keep speed not above 220 knots. Expect ILS Yankee runway 24 approach via Expos transition. Cleared to Expos SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326.
Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, traffic is 5 o'clock 2 miles at 6,500 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 have the Airbus A20N in sight.
135,
SAS Sierra Alpha 6 descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326.
Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, keep speed not above 180 knots.
122.
Go ahead.
Yes, we have built up built up on the left
Keep
side
speed
all
not
the
above
way,
180 knots. SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326.
around 80 miles on this heading.
Copy, continue the present heading.
Continue present heading, Saudi 122.
Martin, good morning. Connor 5 Tango Whiskey, Brazil Federal 328, getting 320 heading 067. Connor 5 Tango Whiskey, ready to take off, heading 067.
Air Baltic 758 Heavy, you are 12 miles east of Luxembourg. Contact Luxembourg Tower on 118.105 when inbound.
Message, good evening, Prince.
Tower on 118.105.
Cabin crew must now be seated for
758
landing.
heavy.
Thank you.
Airbus 713, you are 10 miles northeast of Luxembourg. Contact Luxembourg Tower on 118.105 when inbound on the approach.
Altitude.
Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 traffic is 7 o'clock 1 miles at 3,300 feet Airbus
Hi,
A20N.
Captain. The cabin is now secure for landing.
SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 have the Airbus A20N in sight.
Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, you are 9 miles northeast of Luxembourg. Contact Luxembourg Tower on 118.105 when inbound on the approach.
Tower on 118.105 SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326. Luxembourg Tower SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 732 7 miles northeast, inbound ILS Yankee runway 24 approach.
Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 Luxembourg Tower. QNH tree 0.15.197 at 9er. Cleared ILS Yankee runway 24 approach. Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, follow the aircraft on final. Wind 197 at 9er. Cleared to land runway 24. Luxembourg Tower Airbus Golf Echo Romeo 17138 miles northeast inbound board DME runway 24 approach. Airbus Golf Echo Romeo 1713 Luxembourg Tower. QNH tree 0.15 wind 197 at 9er. Cleared for your DME runway 24 approach.
Cleared to land runway 24 SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326.
Just to inform Radis for the time it will take you clear of weather, that's correct.
Cleared for your DME runway 24 approach Airbus 713.
Roger, step by.
Airbus 713 number 2 for landing. Follow the Cessna CJ4 on final. Wind 197 at 9er. Cleared to land runway 24. Cleared to land runway 24 number 2 Airbus 713.
Good evening, Condor 5 Whiskey Mike, descending flight over 3201 inbound Ballet.
Luxembourg Airport Information, Quebec 1700 Zulu. Wind 1.
Autopilot.
500.
Set at 7 within the flight in aircraft level 38.
Stall.
Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, go around. Airbus 713, go around. Going around Airbus 713. Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, contact Luxembourg approach on 118.905.
Altitude.
Good day. Airbus 713, contact Luxembourg approach on 118.905. Good day. Air Baltic 758 heavy turn next taxiway. Going to 118.905 Airbus 713.
Fabia 122, on navigation to Reader, Romeo India Delta Alfa Romeo.
118.905 SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326.
Fabia 122, contact line 135.
Luxembourg approach SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 is passing 3,000 feet, descending 2,500 feet.
7-326 traffic alert. 11 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 3,800 feet, Airbus A20 in. Report them in sight. Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, you are 3 miles southwest. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet, keep speed not above 250 knots, expect pure DME runway 24 approach, be at XGO's transition. Cleared to XGO's.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet, keep speed not above 250 knots, expect VOR DME runway 24 approach via XGO's transition, cleared to XGO's SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326.
Luxembourg approach, Luxair 90514 is passing 6,700 feet, descending 3,000 feet. Luxair 90514, Luxembourg approach, QNH tree 0.15, continue to BTEX. Luxair 8364 traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at 3,100 feet. Report them in sight.
To that 9067, descent flight level 3.
Luxair 8364 have the insight.
To descent 9067, descent flight level 320. To that 9067, Maastricht. Apologize, we are stepping over each other. To confirm, to that 9067, descent flight level 320. I had confirmed to that 1967, descent flight level 320. Thank you. Busy Indian 604 and I'll check the lobby line 2, Foxtrot Tango, level 340 to the gear.
Airbus 713, keep speed not above 220 knots. Keep speed not above 220 knots, Airbus 713. Airbus 713 traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at 3,600 feet. Report them in sight. Luxair 8364, you are 13 miles northeast of Luxembourg. Contact Luxembourg Tower on 118.105 when inbound on the approach. Airbus 713 traffic in sight. Tower on 118.105, Luxair 8364.
Suggest 732, lower in 2 minutes.
Airbus 713.
Descend
and maintain 3,000 feet, Airbus 713.
TUNET 9067, contact Maastricht 135.980. Maastricht 135.980, Kilometer Yankee, keep speed 80 or
Luxembourg approach, Dolomiti 8754 Heavy is at 6,100 feet, descending 3,000 feet. Airbus 713, you are 12 miles east of Luxembourg. Contact Luxembourg Tower on 118.105 when inbound on the approach. Dolomiti 8754 Heavy, Luxembourg approach, QNH tree 0.15, continue to Ponig. Tower on 118.105, Airbus 713.
one Mike, Passes, good evening, Viran 2, Charlie Alpha, 50343. Viran 2, Charlie Alpha, 50343. Sorry, copy, Viran 2, Charlie Alpha.
Luxor 9R514 traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at 2,900 feet Airbus A20 in. Report them in sight.
ELLX 732, descent at level 310, same rate.
Luxor 9R514 have the traffic. Luxor 9R514, you are 13 miles northeast of Luxembourg. Contact Luxembourg Tower on 118.105 when inbound. Tower on 118.105 Luxor 9R514. Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Keep speed not above 220 knots.
Redline 5 Tango Zulu, turn left by 10 degrees.
Left by 10 degrees on the
SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, did you copy?
Finance sync number is from identified.
SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, did you copy?
Climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Keep speed not above 220 knots. SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326.
Altitude. Altitude.
SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Altitude.
Luxembourg approach Pola 253 heavy is at 7,000 feet, descending 3,000 feet.
We'll call you back.
Pola 253 heavy Luxembourg approach QNH tree 0.15, continue to Bonning. Dolomiti 8754 heavy, you are 13 miles northeast of Luxembourg. Contact Luxembourg Tower on 118.105 when inbound on the approach. Tower on 118.105, Dolomiti 8754 heavy.
Correct.
SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, acknowledge last transmission.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326.
SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, you are 12 miles east of Luxembourg. Contact Luxembourg Tower on 118.105 when inbound.
Tower on 118.105 SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326. Luxembourg Tower SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 732 611 miles northeast inbound VOR DME runway 24 approach.
SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326 Luxembourg Tower. QNH tree 0.15, wind 197 at 9er. Cleared VOR DME runway 24 approach. Luxair 8364 turn next taxiway. Luxair 9R514 number 2 for landing. Follow the Airbus A20N on final. Wind 197 at Niner. Clear to land runway 24. Clear to land runway 24, number 2, Luxair Niner 514.
Frequency is coming via Bitlink. See you.
Luxair 8364, turn next taxiway. Pola 253 Heavy Luxembourg Tower. QNH tree 0.15, wind 197 at Niner. Cleared VR DME runway 24 approach. 118.105 Luxair A364. Luxembourg ground Luxair A364 taxi to the gate. Cleared VR DME runway 24 approach Pola 253 Heavy. Luxair A364 taxi to gate 2 tree using taxiway Charlie Alpha. Taxi to gate 2 tree via taxiway Charlie Alpha Luxair A364.
Hello, 7 Alpha Mike, identified key via speed. Alec Ramo.
Say Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, acknowledge last transmission.
Cleared VOR DME runway 24 approach SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326.
Couple of stations. Flight 844 calling in.
Say Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, number 2 for landing. Follow the onshore final. Wind 197 at Niner. Clear to land runway 24. Luxembourg Airport information Romeo 1700 Zulu. Going around Dolomiti 8754 Heavy. Dolomiti 8754 Heavy, contact Luxembourg approach on 118.905. Good day. Luxair Niner 514 exit runway when able.
Just to confirm after Volek.
118.905 Dolomiti 8754 Heavy.
Altitude.
Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, did you copy? Luxair Niner 514 exit runway when able.
Cleared to land runway 24 number 2 SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326.
Luxair Niner 514 contact ground on 118.105. Pola 253 Heavy, follow the Cessna C25C on final. Wind 197 at Niner. Cleared to land runway 24. Luxembourg Tower Air Portugal 6 Niner tree Heavy ready for departure runway 24 IFR to Lisbon. Air Portugal 6 Niner tree Heavy hold short runway 24. Traffic is Cessna C25C on final. Clear to land runway 24 Pola 253 Heavy.
Autopilot.
118.105 Luxair Niner 514. Luxembourg ground Luxair Niner 514 request taxi to the gate. Hold short runway 24 Air Portugal 6 Niner tree Heavy. Luxair Niner 514 taxi to gate 2 tree using taxiway Charlie Alpha.
Master, good day, Iberia 07 Charlie Tango, we have descended flight level 320.
Taxi to gate 2 tree via taxiway Charlie Alpha Luxair Niner 514.
Consider November Victor Oscar, Iberia 07 Charlie Tango.
Pola 253 Heavy, go around. Going. Tree heavy contact Luxembourg approach on 118.905. Good day. Say Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, turn next taxiway.
Freedom convention 290, let's go. And I'll see you.
Poma 253 heavy. Say Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, contact ground on 118.105. Air Portugal 69er tree heavy QNH tree 0.15 wind 197 at 8. Cleared for takeoff runway
Ladies and
24.
gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet access may now be used. Please make sure you take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat, and in the overhead lockers. Do take care opening the overhead lockers as items may have moved during flight. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your journey.
Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Delta 2 Echo Bravo 1. Luxembourg Tower, Dolomiti 8754 heavy 12 miles east inbound for DNB runway 24 approach. Dolomiti 8754 heavy Luxembourg Tower. QNH tree 0.15 wind 197 at 8. Cleared via DME runway 24 approach. Say Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326, acknowledge last transmission. Air Portugal 69er tree heavy contact Brussels Center on 125.0. Good day.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Delta 2 Echo Bravo 1 SAS Sierra Alpha Sierra 7326.
Cleared via DME runway 24 approach Dolomiti 8754 heavy. Going to 125.0 Air Portugal 69er tree heavy.
So you're 454, contact Harris 131065, goodbye.
Master Ryanair 860 Delta, descending level 320 Ibiza.
Ryanair 860 Delta, good evening.
Can you please say again, Ryanair 860 Delta? Head off Ryanair 860 Delta.
Oman 131, descent level 310, ready descent.
Contact 79.
Guitar 154.
Good evening, KLM 26 Golf, level 300, inbound Brussels.
KLM 26 Golf, 3 hours. Terra 247, turn right. 7 Victor, turn right, descending 280. And Emirates 7 Victor, descend level 310, rate to descend 2,500. Descend level 310. Right, good evening, Swiss 4 Whiskey Papa, flight level 300. Swiss 4 Whiskey Papa, good evening.
Cabin crew, disarm doors.
Super 33 Alpha, Romania 131, contact Paris 131065, goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, when disembarking, please take care and hold onto the handrails while walking down the stairs. Please ensure that you supervise your children and for your own safety, do not walk underneath the wing.
Emirates 7 Victor, navigation to Rappel.
Please, good evening. Okay, cool. Oscar Bravo, climb every 240, please secure.
Oscar Romeo Bravo, good evening. Climb flight level 310 to Kilo Romeo Hotel.
Climb level 310 to Kilo Romeo Hotel, Carlsquare, Oscar Bravo.
Emirates 7 Victor just got a call from Paris. Please turn right again, heading 280, and when able, make your speed 250 knots. And Emirates 7 Victor, contact Paris 131065. Goodbye. 14 November, Quebec, contact Maastricht 132.755. Goodbye. Guitarra 414, good evening, direct to Norvenish. Easy 14 November, Quebec, contact Maastricht 132.755. Goodbye. 132.755.
Luxembourg ground Dynasty 5640 with Romeo ready to taxi IFR. Dynasty 5640 taxi to and hold short of runway 24 via taxiway Alpha Alpha 2. Contact taxiing hold short runway 24 using taxiway Alpha Alpha 2 Dynasty 5640.
Golf, level 36. Sprint 36 Golf, level 32 rapport.
Master, good evening, Marabu 8 Delta Tango, maintenance flight level 350, Masek.
Marabu 8 Delta Tango, good evening. SH3 now, China 677 Romeo, passing for 201, flight level 240 to Rossi.
Ryanair 677 Romeo, good evening, climb flight level 290.
Climb for 290, 677 Romeo.
Ryanair 11 Romeo, Quebec, good evening.
Master Iberia 7 Charlie Tango, request set.
I call you in 1 minute, traffic from the left climbing below.
Okay.
Negative 132.855.